the white papers which they give it to you in the front?
My mom has it somewhere.
Okay. Do you have any pain today?
My mouth.
Okay. From 0 to 10, what is the number of the pain? 4, 5.
We're fortunate to be able to take care of Suleika in what I consider the best conditions. My wife was an artist, basically put her career on hold to devote to Suleika. With that disease, the only way it's going to go away if she goes through this horrendous experience.
When I was first diagnosed with leukemia, I didn't really know what a bone marrow transplant was. I quickly learned that if my brother wasn't a match, I might have a very difficult time finding a donor due to the fact that I have a mixed ethnic background. My mother's from Switzerland and my father's from Tunisia. Although I realized how difficult it might have been for me to find an unrelated donor, I also felt very ambivalent about the idea of him being my donor. He was about to enter his senior year in college, and I didn't want him to feel responsible for saving my life, because as wonderful of a gesture as that is, I think it's also a pretty heavy responsibility.
Having a close family member going through cancer it means a lot of different things. The biggest issue is just being in school and having this going on too. Not being able to be near my family all the time makes me feel guilty, just because I feel like I should be there 24/7. But then again, that's not really realistic. It's really hard to reconcile college life and the life of a cancer patient. It's nothing for me, but the result means everything for Suleika.
Well, we have concern how it would impact both of them. Well, obviously for Suleika, it's the biggest concern that on many levels it's something incredible to go through, and physically it's going to be so hard. He's in a way lucky because he's the one in the family who can truly do something. And we all are like going through motions and talking about, diet and this and being healthy and trying to be useful, but there's nothing we can do much besides being around. Well, and it's hard. It's hard as parents to be so powerless. I have a friend who said you should write about what's going on. It could also help other parents. And it's very difficult for me to write because it's too real. But when I paint, it's removed enough in a way. And I decided I was going to paint birds. It's a French title. It's Les oiseaux dans tous leurs états. If you translate it, it means birds in all their states, and it means that you are really upset. Again, taking one step at a time. And right now, Suleika has improved through her treatment, and they tell us that there is 40 to 50% chance of success, and that means that we could be there, and that's what I have to hold on to.
I know it's a very difficult, risky procedure, but we have no choice. I worry a lot actually about him because he's now the only lifeline to his sister. So I worry about his health. So it's kind of like a double worry. With derive, surprisingly, our strength from her. We feed on her sense of optimism and hopefulness. In good days when she's feeling really well, I forget all about it. But it has been constantly on my mind. I'm still feel dazed, of course, distraught. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and say, oh my God, can't be happening to us, can't be happening to her. Okay.
Hopefully I won't spend my 24th birthday in the hospital.
So it's going to take a while for your counts to come back to normal, right?
I'm convinced that I've been sick since my sophomore year.
I'm nervous, but I'm not nervous for me, I'm nervous for her, because I understand that chemo is going to be tough. They do everything but kill her, and so she has nothing left. And then they use my bone marrow and regrow her immune system. I feel helpless too, because I didn't do anything to help her. It's just genetics. If I could ensure that she was going to be all right with my bone marrow, then I'd be doing something. But just the possibility that it's not going to work makes me feel helpless just as much.
When it comes to my brother, it's complicated. I think he feels a mix of, why her and not me. At the same time, he feels very responsible for what happens to me, both because he's my brother and he wants to protect me, but also because he's my bone marrow donor. And it's his bone marrow that's going to give me my one shot at a cure. So that's pretty heavy. I have a difficult time feeling optimistic about the procedure and feeling like it's actually going to cure me when the odds seem stacked against me, or at the very least even. I still don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Far from it.